G'day, mate. Thanks for the comment. I think you're 100% right. The world does have a lot of confusion and confliction in regards to history of colonialism, the idea of how capitalism has come to be, how many of our first world nations have been formed on the back of exploitation of others. And that's a pretty significant burden to carry, a lot of kind of generational trauma that exists in this space. But as Winston Churchill famously said, if we fail to learn from history, we are bound to repeat it. We need to pay homage to the past. We need to recognise the wrongs that have been done by others. And we need to learn from this experience in order to pave the way forwards and create better outcomes for all people. It's my viewpoint that we should have a lot of shame in regards to what's happened in the past. We shouldn't not acknowledge the fact that there has been exploitation, particularly of First Nations people in Australia and also globally. However, is there anything that I can do to change the past? No, I can't. But are there things that I can do to shape the future? Yes, I can. And it is far easier for me to shape that future if I have the financial means, resources and influence in order to do so, in order to use money as a vehicle for change, a vehicle for good, a vehicle for impact, a vehicle for empowerment. Because there is very little that anyone can do when they're poor and they have no resources and no influence. So I agree, for these individuals who hold this very firm stance that money is evil and they think that the pursuit of wealth is ridiculous and is unfulfilling and that wealthy people are greedy, they can hold that opinion. However, there's absolutely nothing that they're going to do over their lifetime that can make any influence to change that situation. So it's actually inherently selfish that they do not pursue wealth to try and make a change. Because the fact is that they have acknowledged the wrong in the world, but they have taken a purposeful stance in order to do absolutely nothing about it. Instead, my view of capitalism is that I am going to pursue accumulating as much financial resource and influence as I possibly can, because I know with that resource and that influence that I can actually enact change in the world. That comes from a selfish perspective. I'm of no false pretenses that I'm doing that because it makes me feel good. It is formed part of my legacy. I want to be remembered for the good that I create in the world and the impact that I'm able to manufacture. However, it's still coming from the right place, that everyone should be able to win, and those resources are going to create more value in the world than I take as an individual. Really great comment. Appreciate your insights.